let me tell you a couple things. There's not a limit. I mean, frankly, you can Looksmaxx until death, basically. It's probably more sensible in younger years because you're gonna maybe get more mileage out of it. There have been a time in my life where I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm Eggman at this point. Maybe I could have saved up for a couple things, some whatever, but I was like, well, I have an image behind it. It's kind of, you know, it's not something I'm that particularly invested in needing to change. And to be honest, after a couple of years, you know, probably a few years since I said that, I'm not sure if I was exactly correct to feel that way because one thing about it is no matter who you are, you're always going to be judged on your looks every bit forever for the rest of your life. As long as you're alive, you're going to be constantly judged on your looks. It's just still, regardless of any Eggman, whatever, when I go out in public and people start, you know, just my presence is aggravating to people, you know, they're like, I take my hat off. It helps that, you know, I didn't get, I'm the age that I am, and I kind of, some of the features that I had with my, you know, my hairline, for instance. You know, I've had the same hairline my entire life. When I was young, it was very off-putting, and it would cause a lot of concern to certain persons. But now I've kind of aged into the my hairline, so that's not so provocative anymore. But it just was what it was. That, you know, the normie mind is a very small, ignorant type of mind. It's still, you go to the store, the cashier is like throwing your groceries around, disrespects you. You know, you're pushing your cart through the aisles. People are like just fucking kicking your cart and not caring. You go to the airport, you just look down upon constantly by all these normgroids, you know, because I mean, it's a human animal instinct kind of thing, you know, that they see somebody who they think that they're gonna get over on you, or they think, you know, I feel like a black brother, they always talking about, oh, I gotta shoot somebody because I'll be disrespected. I'm getting disrespected, homie. But it's like that though. It's like, you know, they see that I don't resemble what they think is a threatening, high status, whatever the case might be, and I still get, you know, treated in a negative way for these reasons. But then you understand that these people, they're like they're like animals. It's like, okay, either you're just a chill guy. Oh, look at this guy, he's chilling. Oh, I'm gonna get mine over on him. Or you treat them like the fucking dog that they are. You make them walk on their hands and feet and eat out of a fucking dog bowl, and then you're just disgusted by yourself. You're sick with yourself because you're like, why do I have to? Why is this is supposed to be somebody who I could work with and build with in this world? You know, we're two people out here. We're two people in this society. Why do we have to fucking, you know, stab one of us has to be stabbing each other, or at any point? Why can't we unite as a common front against a common enemy, for instance, to make sure that our lives are fully enriched? So maybe it's also on me that I live in a area of poverty and I live in an area of low intelligence, or whatever the case might be, to where we are savages. You know, we are animals, and so it's very animalistic how it goes. No, I don't. I tried some Rogaine, like when 2014, 2013, when I got put onto it. I tried it for a while. The thing is, though, this has been empty my whole life. You know what I mean? There was never. I mean, this wasn't thinning up here, so it's like I'm up here, I'm doing this, but there was never any thinning or recession. This is the hairline I had when I was 10 years old. You know what I mean? This is what my hairline was at 10 years old. There was never anything. There's no follicles here. There's nothing to, you know, the only thing I could do would be to put new growth in here with a transplanter to wear a system. So, but finasteride, I heard, makes you into a eunuch, and I prefer not that. But then I've also heard that that's not true. It was my understanding that it was negative to do. But there's been people telling me, oh, no, it's not what you think. I would rather be a savage, balding animal with a bricked-up concrete fire hose. Hashtag no Vrillium, hashtag no Diddy. I've made peace with it, but, you know, this is the thinningest that I have. This is my thinning recession as a 35-year-old man. And, you know, I feel like it's, you know, it's got pushed back probably an inch or two in my life, but, you know, it's I don't mind it. I'm comfortable with it. I've got enough problems as it is. It is what it is. And honestly, if my shit just starts falling out in, like, huge chunks, I'll probably just shave my head. And if it looks absolutely sickening, and I mean violently horrifying, mutilized to your eyes and ears, and holy fuck, it's, oh my god, you can't even stand it, then I'm going androgenic mode, and I'm gluing some Indian guy's hair harvest, or horse hair, whatever the fuck it is. At least as long as it's not polyester. Maybe Indian hair is just as bad, I'm not sure. I'm gluing some guy's hair to my scalp, and that's just how it's going to be. And then I'll become Chad, and then I'll become a ranked Chad because I'll have a hairline that's not starting in the back of my head for the first time in my life. I remember reading about jelking on R9K back in the day, 15 years ago. It destroyed my cock. Yeah, the pressure, man. The pressure there was, there was a lot of things that we did that were possibly very fucked up.